In high school, the drug of my choice was definitely marijuana. Then went to a couple parties, found cocaine, and then I was just a chameleon. I could just hide in the background and, got close with the dealers, and I'd be grabbing cocaine and no one knew, you know what I mean? I just kept going about my day, a functioning addict, as they say, right? I was choosing the drug and really myself over anybody. Everyone took a backseat to my addiction. Absolutely, they weren't even in the backseat. They were rolling down the highway. I kicked them out of the car and I just kept going full speed. Half gram of cocaine, then, the next week turns into a gram, then it turns into an 8-ball. Then, before you know it, I was doing a quarter every 3 days. It's about $200 every 3 days, just nonstop. My father found out, and we didn't know anything about rehab or treatment. He sent me overseas to Greece, as if that was gonna fix me.
Actually, that summer I was in Greece, and before I had left, everything had come to light of what he was into, and I think even at that point there was drug dealers looking for money. My parents were paying people off and were afraid, is someone gonna come after him? It was actually me who begged my dad to send him to Greece, send him to me for a few weeks. He was very good at hiding it for the most part, like especially when he started out. That's the hardest part, is knowing that something's wrong, but not being able to grasp that it was an addiction like that.
The first week that I was at CCFA, I went in there very, very guilty, and I was just so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to look in the mirror. I didn't want to talk to anybody. They told me, jump in the program, listen to the counselors. There has to be something right about this. We might as well try it. And I said, you know what? Why not? My life was going nowhere. I would have been dead in a ditch, in jail, or in a crazy house if I didn't give this a real shot. This is probably my last shot at life, to actually live my life and be present in every moment, good and bad. I would get so much from just listening to all these other people from all walks of life, and it made me realize and feel that I'm not alone.
After 10 years of having all these issues, having your family back is the most amazing thing. Like, I think this is the best thing that he could have ever done.
I love it. I'm not saying I don't have bad days, I have good days and bad days sober, but I'll take my bad days sober over my best days as an addict any day.